So every entrepreneur knows that reading is important for your own growth, and your own growth is important to being successful as an entrepreneur. But more importantly, reading the right stuff and implementing it is what really contributes to actually getting results. So today I want to go through the 5 books that absolutely changed my world when I was first starting my coaching business and was the reason why I was able to go from non-existent to a 6-figure business in less than 4 months and a 7-figure business in less than 12. So let's dig into the 5 books that got me there. The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. So this really is the book that started it all for me. Jack's now a good friend and personal mentor of mine, but the first time I read The Success Principles was actually when I was still in the corporate world. And going through this book really allowed me to get clarity on what I really wanted out of life, what I was settling for in my current role, and the changes that I needed to make to actually get there. Out of all the things, the talks with mentors, the changes in my life that happened, this is probably the single biggest influence that led me to quitting my job and starting as an entrepreneur. So if you haven't read The Success Principles, it literally outlines the bases for being successful in life, in business, and in everything. So if you haven't done it, get into it. Go for no. Yes is the destination, no is how you get there. Now this book is not big. It's about 80 pages. And it follows a storyline that is incredibly simple to read. It's almost like a children's book, but it comes across with one big idea that can absolutely change your life. The more no's that you get in life, the more successful you will be. This is a massive transformation, and as an entrepreneur, it outlines how getting more no's is actually gonna be what gets you to success. Not just being okay with hearing no, not just seeking no, but seeking no's faster, seeking bigger no's, and seeking to multiply and help your team get no's as well so you can actually scale to bigger levels. This is the little book with a massive, massive impact. Atomic Habits, James Clear. Now for Atomic Habits, what I want you to understand is that we all have probably one of the most powerful resources right here to get us the success that we want. But most people don't realize that 95% of our brain is actually our subconscious mind. It's programmable or unprogrammable to either support or detract from our goals and the things we want to accomplish in life. And what most people don't realize is that 95% dictates 95% of our actions, which are habits. Now it's these little habits that when you learn how to reprogram your mind to actually give you that single leg up over time, one direction difference over time can create miles down the line. So if you don't know how to reprogram your brain to support the destinational goals that you want to hit, you got to get into Atomic Habits. Ready, Fire, Aim by Mark Ford, aka Michael Masterson. Now, Ready, Fire, Aim is by far one of my favorite business books because yeah, it's all about getting from 0 to 100 million. But if you're just starting off as a business owner, you're gonna get insights from one of the top business consultants in the world, just getting your business to 6 figures, 500,000, and 7 figures as well. Mark Ford has built over 24 businesses from the ground up to 8 figures and 9 figures and beyond. So if you want to understand what it actually takes to get a business going all the way from beginning to 9 figures, you have to read this book to understand the journey so you know what it actually takes and you're not following the systems from somebody who has no idea what they're doing. This is by far one of the most eye-opening business books that I've ever read and will walk you through step by step what you need to focus on to get your business started. The One Thing by Gary Keller. Now, this book is one of my favorites because I first learned a tip from Gary Vee when I met him for the first time. He said, Zander, you can do a lot of things in life because you're just one of those people, but I'll give you a trick, a little hint that saved my life. He said, focus equals growth. The more you can focus down and focus your energy on less, the faster it will grow and the faster it will shoot forward. Now, Gary Keller's book, The One Thing, is all about focus. The more that you can narrow into just the one thing that makes the difference every year, every month, every day, and every hour, you're gonna move your business forward exponentially faster. So those are the 5 books that really changed my entrepreneurial career and my business journey. Now, I have to give you these books with a disclaimer at the end here. The truth is, knowledge is not power. Knowledge can actually be your mortal enemy if you do not implement. So while these 5 books have absolutely transformed my business and my career, there have been a lot of people out there who have read these exact same books and gone nowhere. So what's the difference? The difference is taking the knowledge that you learn in these books and actually implementing them, executing the things that you learn so that you can actually bring wisdom, not knowledge. Because remember, you didn't sign up for easy, you signed up for impact.